Following is a special Arizona Racing Commission meeting held on September 26, 2019 at 1110 West Washington, Suite 450, Phoenix, Arizona 85007. The time is, so hang on. The time is 1:03 p.m. This is Cassie Goodwin, Commission Secretary. I am going to do a roll call and get this special Arizona Racing Commission meeting started. Commissioner Coolidge?
Here.
Commissioner Garay?
Here.
Commissioner Lawless?
Here.
Commissioner McClintock?
Here.
Thank you. All right. Commissioner Garay, would you like to go ahead and run the meeting, or how do you want to proceed on this?
I can go ahead and run it from here. So this point in time, a call to order the Arizona Racing Commission special meeting of September 26, 2019. Just a reminder, at any time, we can go into executive session for any of the items listed on the agenda. So just wanted to know if there was any need for going into executive session, or do we feel like we can move on to action items?
I don't need to.
Okay. Hearing none, we will move on to action items. Number one, conditional approval of October 2019 simulcast horse racing import signals for Arizona Downs. There is 5 of them. Is there? And
Commissioner Garay, you're breaking up.
okay, where did you lose it?
We can't hear you, sir.
I'm getting a lot of static on the line.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
I move we approve all 5 simulcast signals for Arizona Downs.
I believe we have to do each one individually. So here, there was no discussion on any of them?
Not by me.
All right, so hearing no discussion, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona and Delta beginning October 8, 2019. The conditional approval will be held.
Is that Delta numbers?
Yes, sir. Mr. Garay, we're catching every second or third word. Are you there?
How about now?
Oh, well, that was good a second ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep getting hearing some static.
Well, we have a lot of wind noise on our
Is
end.
the air conditioner going in his car, I wonder? Yeah, it could be Jay.
Commissioner Garay?
Yeah, I'm here, but I just keep hearing a lot of static.
Okay.
Yes, the other commissioners talking. I don't know if it was right.
Would everybody please mute your phone who is not speaking so that hopefully we can alleviate any of the background noise? Okay. Commissioner Garay?
All right, are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, there. I'll do my motion over again. I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona Downs and Delta Downs beginning October 8, 2019. The conditional approval being made valid until the November 2019 Commission meeting, provided that the Commission is supplied with the complete contract by Arizona Downs for the further review, and the department provides documentation to the Commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
So that was Mr. McClintock?
Yes.
Thank you. So, the Commissioner Coolidge,
Yeah.
Commissioner Garay,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Thank you. The motion carries. So the next one is the...
All right, I move Fresno begins. That's a weird name. I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona Down and Fresno begins, beginning October 2nd, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Arizona Downs for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner Coolidge,
Yeah.
Commissioner Garay,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yeah.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Thank you. Next item.
Next one is I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona Downs and Gulfstream Park West begins October 2nd, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Arizona Downs for further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
Could we be heard on that?
You need to wait. Commissioner Coolidge,
Yeah.
Commissioner
You can't
Garay.
vote on it yet until you
Yeah.
hear the discussion.
You need to wait a minute.
Okay.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yeah.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion is carried. I have been, Mr. Garay, I'm sorry, I was told that you guys need to have a discussion on these, and that is by Arizona Downs. So are you guys having any discussion on these agenda items?
What's there to discuss?
Yeah, I thought that's why we signed up,
Well,
to discuss.
there are individuals that have signed up on the sign-in sheet to address the commission on these items. I have both the Arizona Downs representatives and the Turf Paradise representatives, as well as a call to the public.
Well, I got a question. Do you guys not want to simulcast these races?
No,
Identify yourself on the record. I'm sorry.
Dave Author for Arizona Downs. We're not completely sure what the procedure is for these conditional approvals of the Monarch-based racetracks that do not account for our OTBs in the contract. So I attempted to speak up before you had the vote, but I don't know where the procedure is now. But in our judgment, the Gulfstream Park West contract submitted by Monarch is illegal because it does not provide for Arizona Downs' OTBs. And so if this is the only place that we're allowed to make an objection to the legality of that contract, then I guess this is the place to do it. We would want to, we're in a bit of a, Jay, we're kind of in a bit of a catch-22 because we want the Gulfstream signal to go to our racetrack because Monarch is not objecting to that, but because they're objecting to providing it to our OTBs, it violates the new law. So we're throwing that out to you as a problem that we have in the Gulfstream Park West contract. And we request that you declare, I guess, if that's all you can do, is that it violates the existing statute that was recently passed and that Monarch needs to amend it to include our OTBs.
We're not
And if they don't want to do that, then the signal shouldn't go out at all.
like to speak.
At this point in time, I'd like to request to go to executive session.
Can I, before that, may I say, so they can consider what I'm going to say?
Kelly, can you advise? Okay, there was a motion and a second.
Before they vote, can I make a comment?
Mr. Gray, who made the second, please? Mr. Coolidge? Okay, and before you make the vote, I had a request in the process of the motion for Mr. Sims, Jerry Sims, to address you guys. Are you willing to do that now, or do you want to wait till after the executive session?
I would say we wait till the end of the executive session.
I might like to consider.
I'm
I
sorry.
agree. I would just like to, as Commissioner Gray, I'd like to get into executive session at this time.
Okay, they're asking to wait on you, Mr. Sims. So at this point, I'm taking a vote on the executive session. Commissioner Gray?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless? I'm sorry, do you vote yes or no for executive session? Thank you. Commissioner McClintock?
Yes.
Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Thank you. It is 1:15 p.m. This open session is recessed. And gentlemen on the commission, I would ask that the commissioners drop out of this call. I will give you a call from another location where we can have our executive session, and then when that's completed, we'll bring you back in on this conference call.
Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, drop out. Thank you.
There's other people on the line.
And it is 1:15. Following is the second open session of the Special Arizona Racing Commission meeting taking place on September 26, 2019 at 1110 West Washington, Suite 450, Phoenix, Arizona 85007. The time is now 1:49, and I am going to ask, are my commission members back on the line?
Tom's here. Fine. Lori's here.
Okay, so I am missing Jay. Okay, time is 1:49. I'll do a roll call because we do have a quorum. Commissioner Garay,
Present.
Commissioner Lawless,
Here.
Commissioner McClintock. Okay, Commissioner Coolidge. Oh, I don't have a quorum. Okay, we're going to have to wait and see if we can get these individuals back on the line then. Apologize for the delay.
Well, I knew Jake's not here because it's a nice clear line.
We are on record right now, gentlemen, so hang please, and let me see if I can get a message out to... This is picking that up, thank you. I'm sorry, this is not faster. Okay. Are you texting anybody there, Greg?
No, I'm not. The only...
Yeah, it's a problem with the conference ones. Hi, who's on?
Hey Kathy, this is Jay. Were we supposed to call back?
Yes, you were. So I have 3 of you
Okay,
now.
well, I pulled
Okay,
off the road. So
Thank you.
hopefully I won't screw this up.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the record. I'll do the roll call one more time. Commissioner Garay?
Here.
Thank you. Commissioner Lawless?
Here.
Commissioner McClintock?
Here.
And Commissioner Coolidge? He is not on yet, and we're going to proceed at 1:52 for the second open session. And for a reminder, we were on agenda item, I understand, sir, hang on. You're on agenda item B1A3 regarding Gulfstream Park in Arizona Downs. And as indicated earlier before the executive session, Mr. Sims was asked to wait until we got back into open session to address you. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Mr. Garay, and you may proceed.
Okay, and I just wanted, on item A3, the Gulfstream Park West, did we do a motion and vote on that yet, or?
There was a motion and it did carry, and then and the mix-up was mine as far as on the sign-in sheet, and these individuals did sign up to address the commission on this item. So the motion did carry, and may I ask who just joined the session?
Chuck Coolidge.
Thank you. Mr. Coolidge came in at 1:53. So it did carry, so go ahead from there, please.
Can you tell him I'd like to speak?
Okay.
He knows that, sir. Hang on.
Well, at this time, we'll go ahead and entertain the discussion from those who have signed up for item A3, but I do ask that you limit it to 2 minutes.
This is Jerry Sims. Mine will be less than that. What I want to say is I believe strongly that it's premature to have anything done on, the rules have not been written yet. And when we were at the last commission meeting, we were told by the state that it would take several months to get the rules written. So to think about trying to enforce something when the rules aren't written yet seems way premature.
Okay, it appears Mr. Sims has completed his statement. So is there anybody else that would like to address the commission on this?
I would like to address that issue. I believe in, yeah, I believe you're, I'm sorry.
You're
Dave
okay.
Ott.
It's okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, address it.
Dave Otter for Arizona Downs. I believe the statute, and I even heard this from council here, that this statute did not require any particular rulemaking, and it should be self-executing. It's obvious what it says. And I did not attend the last commission meeting. I had heard that there was at least a possibility that what I'll call the Steve Nolan rule needed rules and regulations, but the fair simulcast rule did not, or statute did not. But it's clearly Monarch believes that the statute should be in effect because they filed a lawsuit to try to stop it. So, you know, this kind of, it's just another way to delay this thing. We're not trying to be a pain, but the reality is the contracts are illegal unless they include the OTBs for Arizona Downs. And it's time, I think, to start enforcing them as such. And
I think right now I would like to kind of cut you off right there. I think you're getting into some grounds that the commission may not have the authority to deal with.
who does? If not you.
This is Chuck Coolidge. So our role in the commission is to establish whether these are, it's not the legal side. So to ask us whether we can enforce a law is not what our ability is on the commission. Our ability on the commission is if these rules are, maybe the other chairman on here though will remind me what the wording was, but our rule is whether
Reasonable and unreasonable.
reasonable and unreasonable. So for us to pass one of these would make it seem that it is reasonable. So for you to ask us whether the contract that you signed is a legally binding contract or not, now we need to remove ourselves from that because it's stepping away from our role as a commission.
The commission, the statute just says that the commission will approve it if it's reasonable and if it complies with the requirements of this section. It clearly does not comply with the requirements of this section. And I don't, we're at a loss. Again, we're not trying to drive you crazy, but there's nowhere else we can go. I mean, we can't, you have your own lawyers, you've got attorney general types in here who ought to be able to, who else can we go to? Rudy has a badge and a gun, and he won't do it. And we don't know where else we can go to enforce the statute that's been passed by the legislature. Except for you folks.
I would move that we go ahead and cut this off and recommend Mr. Author take this up with the department as a whole.
Of the who?
The department as a whole.
What's the department? Which department? The gaming department?
Correct.
Department of Gaming, Division of Racing.
Okay, well, we tried that. That
Isn't
didn't
that what we're doing?
Who are you guys?
Huh. All right.
I mean, you do understand, these are being approved conditionally till we can get the full contract and have some time to review them. So the stuff that we're looking at today will be brought up again in November, and if there's possible issues, we will address it at that time.
They won't send us a copy.
Okay, I mean, I can understand you're kind of caught without having an opportunity to look into it, even though I guess it came up at the last meeting, but certainly you can't say at the next meeting, we don't have the power to enforce the statute another time. I mean, this has been going on for a year where people have been kicked the can down the road. We can't do anything more than what we've done, and nobody will enforce the
When I
rule.
do, okay.
All right,
At
that's
this point in time, I would like to move on to the next agenda item, unless there's anyone else that has wanted to speak on it.
Gentlemen? No? And they signed you up for discussion on any of these. Did you want any comment?
Yes, I would. Thank you, Kathy. Ann McGovern, General Manager at Arizona Downs. I believe that the commission staff has the full contract in their possession. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, I received them yesterday afternoon from both permittees.
So did I just hear, and I'm sorry, I'm on the phone, I'm not there, did I just hear that the commission won't be able to address this again until November, even though you have the full contract now?
There needs to be a time for review, Ann. If I'm hearing what's been said previously here, that yes, we have the contract, but they need to be reviewed.
Yeah, until then, we're conditionally approving all your contracts.
Correct, but does this, and I'm so sorry, but if I could ask, how much time is considered enough time to review the contract? Is it going to take 2 months?
But just because we say the law is the law, doesn't mean the monarch's going to send you their signal. So, yeah, we're going to approve your contracts, and we're going to try to make a determination whether we have the authority to do anything more than that.
Right. And then to address your question, I think that's one of the things we've been in my motions that I'm looking for from the department is the guidance and on the administrative review process. How much time do they need to look at that? And please understand, this is a whole brand new thing for us. We ourselves need time to do this. Unfortunately, we're not doing this full time. And like last night, I would not have had any time, even if they had been sent over last night, I would not have had any time to look at anything before today's meeting. So if we're now, this is something all new for us, if we ourselves are going to have to be looking at them ourselves, we need a little period of time to look at them. 2 months, no, but we will come up, I do believe the department will recommend some reasonable time.
I'm going to make a comment. I'd like to just, this is Jerry Sims. I'd like
Mr.
to-
Sims would like the floor, can he?
I won't use
Sure.
up much time. My council has carefully looked at, and I have, the new law. The only thing that we see, and my council's not here today, but he would explain, is the commission can see if the rates are reasonable and not decide the rest of the enforcement of the law. It dealt with looking at the rates that we were being charged and see if they're reasonable. Thank you.
This is Ann McGovern with Arizona Downs again. Just one last comment. Mr. Sims, I appreciate your opinion and your attorney's opinion. That is not the opinion of others who have read the law, and that is why there is an Attorney General's representative on the commission to determine that. And it would be greatly appreciated if we could get some input from the Attorney General's representative on the commission, perhaps at least by the next meeting.
No, ma'am. The Attorney General does not provide legal advice to permittees. Thank you.
Counselor, we're getting way off the agenda item here. The commission has spoken.
That's why they're there.
Let's move on.
Okay, Mr. Garay?
Was there some discussion going on there?
Yeah, Ann was asking to have advice from the Attorney General, and they,
And then after the Attorney General, I heard something else in the
Yeah.
background, so I just want to make sure.
Mr. Franz,
That was probably me saying my understanding that the Attorney General's participation includes interpreting the law, not necessarily giving advice.
Ma'am, I am the
So I
Attorney
may
for
be
the
wrong on
commission.
that. I thought.
Well, then give them advice.
All right.
The commission.
please stop. Okay,
At this point in time, if there's no objection from fellow commissioners, I would like to move on. Hearing no objection, Madam Chair, is there anybody signed up for discussion item A4?
not that I see, no. No, sir.
Okay. Is there any discussion from the commission on item A4, Keelan?
Not I.
Hearing none. Okay, hearing none, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona Downs and Keelan beginning October 4th, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by
Okay, we just lost you.
Arizona Downs for its further review, and the department provides the documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
I'm sorry, who seconded?
Jay.
Give it to Jay.
Thank you. Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Garay?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless?
Yeah.
Commissioner McClintock?
Yes.
Motion carries. Going down to the Meadowlands meet.
And do we have anyone signed up for discussion on this one?
No, I don't have any sign up for discussion until we get to the public comment, call to the public. So you're
Okay.
clear on the rest.
All right. Is there any discussion from the commission members on regarding A5 Meadowlands?
No.
Okay, at this time, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Arizona Downs and Meadowlands beginning October 4th, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Arizona Downs for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Gray,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Moving on to action item B, Turf Paradise. Is there any discussion by the commission members regarding Delta Downs?
No.
No.
And at this time, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Delta Downs and, agreement between Turf Paradise and Delta Downs beginning October 8, 2019, the conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Turf Paradise for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
Second.
Mr. Lawless has that second. Going for the roll call, Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Gray,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Motion carries. Moving on to the Fresno meet with Turf Paradise.
Right. Is there any discussion amongst the commission members regarding B2 Fresno? And hearing none, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Turf Paradise and Fresno beginning October 2nd, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Turf Paradise for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Lawless beat you to it. Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Gray,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Moving along to Turf Paradise Gulfstream.
We object to that.
Discussion amongst the commission members regarding Gulfstream Park West.
May I be heard on that? I think I signed in. I don't want to repeat anything. Let me just incorporate by
Name
reference.
on the record, please.
Dave Author.
Thank you.
I want to just incorporate by reference the arguments we laid out earlier with respect to Gulfstream. And I just would repeat those, but I won't. Thank you.
And Cassie, I'm signed in also.
Okay, Dave Author is also, or excuse me, Tom Author is also signed
Arizona
in.
Downs. Absent any action to the contrary by the court, we would expect for you to, on review, revoke this approval if Arizona Downs OTB system is not granted access to this signal. I just want to go on record as saying that. This is a conditional approval. If the court, as we all know what's going on, if the court refuses to overturn this, we would look for you during your final approval of this at the next meeting to revoke it. You don't have to comment on that, but whatever.
Thank you. Is there any more?
I'll comment on that. You know, that's exactly the reason why we're doing these conditional approvals and seeing it the way that it is. And I'm glad that you understand where that's coming from.
We would hope it would happen at the October meeting, though. I've finally heard again that you're trying to punt this till November.
Yeah, it should.
We don't have a lot of time.
I'd like to say something.
Mr. Sims would like to address the commission.
I would repeat what I said before, and I'll be brief, that the commission does not have the authority for what Arizona Downs is asking. They just don't have that authority. Thank you.
Great. And Mr. Sims, could you just state your name for the record, please?
Yes, I'm sorry, Jerry Sims,
Thank you.
Turf Paradise.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, moving to the discussion with commissioners. Any discussion?
Okay. Hearing no discussion, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Turf Paradise and Gulfstream Parks West beginning October 2nd, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Turf Paradise for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Second.
Okay, second goes to Mr. Lawless. Roll call, Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Garay,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, sir, going on to
Item
Keelan?
B.
Yes, go ahead.
Before, am I saying it right, Keelan?
Keeneland.
Keeneland.
Yeah. Is there any discussion amongst the commission members regarding item B4? Hearing none, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Turf Paradise and Keeneland beginning October 4th, 2019, the conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Turf Paradise for its further review, and the department provides the documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Go ahead, Chuck. Second.
Thank you. Commissioner Coolidge,
Yes.
Commissioner Garay,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless,
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock.
Yes.
Okay, that carries. And moving down to Meadowlands.
All right.
Can you please, excuse me, can you please mute your phone if you're not speaking on a motion?
Are you able to hear me?
There we go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is there any discussion amongst the commission members regarding Meadowlands? Hearing none, I move to conditionally approve the simulcast agreement between Turf Paradise and Meadowlands beginning October 4th, 2019. The conditional approval being valid until the November 2019 commission meeting, provided that the commission is supplied with the complete contract by Turf Paradise for its further review, and the department provides documentation to the commission concerning the administrative review process.
Thank you. Second? May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Coolidge. Roll call. Mr. Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Garay?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless?
Yes.
Commissioner McClintock? Commissioner McClintock? Commissioner McClintock? Okay, I think we just lost. Is Mr. McClintock on the line? No, I think we lost him. It's 2:15 and he's dropped out of the call, but we do have a quorum. So I'm going to say that motion carries. So, sir, we are now down to the call to the public, and I have Steve Nolan signed up to address.
All right, and just to remind everyone, the 2-minute limit, and to please state your name for the record.
Okay, my name is Steve Nolan, a licensee since approximately 1983 or 4 in the state of Arizona and a resident. It's abundantly clear at these commission meetings we find that Arizona racing is in complete, utter turmoil. We have a federal court case with an unlicensed entity that seems to be interfering with the operations of horse racing in our state. We have a Court of Appeals case which does involve the Racing Commission and others where the Racing Commission was not the prevailing party. We have a case in Superior Court that's lasted longer than 9 years and no end in sight as long as the previously mentioned Court of Appeals case is going. And now we have a contractual dispute between horsemen and management that is going to arbitration next week. Now, with that said, we had the legislature act and the people in the state of Arizona have spoke through these legislatures to enact new laws that went into effect August 27th. In the August 8th commission meeting, 2 commissioners came out of executive session requesting or asking, stating, I believe the word was warranted, an investigation into the debacle that happened at Arizona Downs this summer. And it was welcomed by management at Arizona Downs. With that said, the enforcement of both 2547, House Bill 2547, and Senate Bill 1144, which is now enacted into law. I have been informed that I may have inadvertently missed leaving out the rulemaking process, which seems to take quite a while. My question, and it is the hopes that my presence here is to enact action by this commission to warrant a study by the department and reschedule these for further action. Both the and please put these on the agenda in the October meeting. The enforcement of these laws and the update on the investigation that was welcomed and warranted by the commission.
Thank you. All right, gentlemen, I have nobody else signed up to speak. We're at the end of the meeting, so any closing comments by the commissioners? Or do I have a motion to adjourn, or?
Can you ask if they're taking any action on the public?
We need to do an announcement.
They can't take action on the public. They cannot take action on the public comment. It is a public comment only. Any action will be taken at their discretion at a future meeting when they can put it on the agenda and the public can be noticed of said action.
Jesse,
So,
they can direct staff.
They could direct staff, according to the state.
well, he's telling me to take action, and I'm taking that as you want them to.
No, I don't. I wanted
Do
to
something about it.
maybe
Thank you.
put it on the agenda. They can take action.
I'd like to make a quick comment if possible, that
Give me 1 second. Director has the.
You want to check with Arizona Downs to see if they have any requests for upcoming agendas.
Thank you. Ann, are you still on the line?
Could we submit those?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Do you have any suggestions for any future agenda items that you would like the commission to consider at this time?
Yes, Cassie, I sent 2 items that I was hoping would make the 24-hour time frame for this meeting, but it did not. So I'd like to add that they be included in the agenda for the October 10th meeting.
Okay, I will put that to the commissioners and make sure that they have that information to address.
Thank you.
Tom Author from Arizona Downs, and this is up to probably Vince and Ann, but I would like to suggest that you have your contracts in for the monthly meetings. And if you don't have them in, you have to wait till the next monthly meeting. So we don't have to do this every couple of weeks to try and pass them. When you put your contracts in at the regularly scheduled monthly meeting, and if you don't have a contract in, then you have to wait till the next meeting to get it approved, so that we don't have to do this anymore. Just a suggestion.
Do special meetings.
Yeah, no more special meetings, just have it in for the commission meeting.
Okay, anybody else online?
Arizona Downs, we're happy to do that. We have no, I think we've always gotten them in the time frame we've been requested.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else online to address the call of the public? Hearing none, the next regularly scheduled meeting is scheduled for 10 a.m. in the 250 conference room downstairs on October 10th, 2019. Do I have a motion for adjournment, gentlemen?
So moved.
And that would be Commissioner Garay. And second is Commissioner Lawless. So Commissioner Coolidge?
Yes.
Commissioner Garay?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawless?
Yes.
And his Commissioner McClintock is off as of the 2:15 time, so it is 2:21. This meeting is adjourned.